If you are unknowingly keeping any of these 9 items in your house, then do not be surprised if your money keeps disappearing. Your business never seems to improve, and bad luck clings to you like your own shadow. Some objects may look beautiful, sophisticated, even luxurious on the outside, but deep down, they carry negative energy, harmful vibes, or karmic burdens passed down from others. Just a moment of carelessness bringing one of them home is enough to swing open the door and welcome misfortune into your life. From that point on, money slips away like water off a lotus leaf. The more you try to hold on to it, the more helpless you feel. In this video, you will learn about 9 items that you should absolutely never bring into your home. Not even if they are given to you for free, offered at a bargain price, or found on the street. Some of these objects have been used in mysterious rituals. Some belong to people who passed away under tragic circumstances. And some may look completely ordinary, but are actually karmic traps that have driven many families to ruin without them ever knowing why. Right now, take a moment to comment below with a powerful affirmation to activate positive energy around you. Something like, "I always welcome the right energy into my home," or "I am the gatekeeper of my family's destiny." And do not forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Because in every upcoming video, I will share even more secrets to help you unlock prosperity, release karmic burdens, and live in harmony with the true flow of feng shui. Now, I am going to reveal what these 9 taboo items are and why bringing home even just one of them might be enough to make good luck leave you without saying a word. Number 1. Wooden statues with unknown origins. No matter how beautifully carved a wooden statue may be, if you do not know where it came from, who once owned it, where it has been, or in what context it was used, then you absolutely should not bring it into your home. According to energy fields in feng shui, physical objects carry energy, and statues are especially powerful energy holders. Statues that were once used in worship rituals or spiritual ceremonies carry distinct energetic imprints. Some statues have been infused with sacred energy. Some served as a connection point between the spiritual world and the living. When such objects lose their original purpose, their energy fields become unstable and unbalanced. If placed in an inappropriate living space like a bedroom, living room, or office, this imbalance can spread, directly affecting the mood, health, and fortune of those living in the house. Unlike ordinary items, statues have form and they have presence. In Buddhist belief, form reflects the mind. A statue that has a physical presence but no known spiritual essence or past is considered a body without a master. It can absorb surrounding negative energy and project it back into the space where it sits. If you currently have a wooden statue of unknown origin in your house, the most important thing is not to panic, but to observe how you actually feel. Is the energy in your home still light and clear? Do you still feel emotionally stable? Are you sleeping peacefully? If you notice any imbalance, it is best to remove the statue from your home as soon as possible. The ideal solution is to return the statue to where you originally found it, if you remember. If not, you should choose a time when positive energy is strongest, such as midday on a sunny day. Take the statue to an open, breezy place, perform a simple yet sincere ritual, and then you may burn it and release the ashes into flowing water, or where the wind can carry them away. Never discard the statue carelessly or without thought. Doing so could result in unnecessary karmic consequences. Number 2. Clothing left behind in public spaces. In both spiritual and feng shui perspectives, clothing holds some of the strongest energetic imprints because it comes into direct contact with the human body, especially the heart, shoulders, and neck. These areas are not only warm, but are closely linked to our emotional field, mental state, and personal aura. Coats and scarves are often left behind at bus stops, train stations, or park benches. And many people pick them up, thinking they are still good or almost new. However, from both folk beliefs and energetic science, such items often carry complex energy. No one knows what they have been through, who wore them, or what mental and emotional state they were exposed to. Especially if they belong to someone who went through trauma, such as illness, accidents, or sudden death, the energy left behind can create invisible yet powerful effects on anyone who wears them or keeps them in their home. Common symptoms include mood swings, irritability, heavy-headedness, poor sleep, or even unexplained negative thoughts. While you can wash fabric clean of dirt, energy does not wash off so easily. The fibers still hold traces of sweat, breath anxiety, and fear. That is why picking up or keeping clothing from public spaces without knowing their history is not just a hygienic risk, but also a spiritual and energetic one. Number 3. Broken statues of Buddha or saints. The appearance of a statue represents the completeness of virtue, wisdom, and blessings. So when a statue is chipped or broken, especially at the hands, feet, or head, it is not merely physical damage, but an energetic and symbolic wound. Whether it is a statue of Buddha, a Bodhisattva, Guan Yin, or any other saintly protector, once its form is no longer whole, the sacred energy does not remain for long. In spiritual terms, form represents the path. When the form is broken, energy disperses, and the connection between the statue and the sacred space begins to fade. Keeping a damaged statue in the house disrupts the balance between spiritual and physical energy. It can lead to anxiety, shaken faith, emptiness, and even a spiritual drain. Many people find themselves feeling off balance, facing unstable careers or health issues, without realizing that the source may be a broken statue, quietly radiating disharmony in their home. Never place a broken statue in a low or hidden spot, or mix it in with random items that would be considered disrespectful. At the same time, you should not just throw it away casually, as this could also create unwanted karmic ties. If you already have a broken statue at home, the correct way to handle it is to bring it to a temple shrine or spiritual center where someone can properly receive and care for it. Returning the statue to a peaceful and sacred space not only dissolves any negative energy, but also closes the karmic connection with reverence and grace. Number 4. Loose change or personal items found on the street. The road is a place where people from all walks of life pass through carrying all types of energy, both light and dark, balanced and chaotic. That is why anything left lying on the street, especially small, coins, wallets, pieces of paper, or personal items like combs, handkerchiefs, or hair ties, should never be picked up, even if it seems insignificant. In many spiritual practices, small coins are used as tools to transfer misfortune, ward off bad luck, or dissolve negative energy. People drop them at intersections, throw them on the ground, or leave them in quiet places as a way to offer up their bad karma. Picking up these coins unknowingly is like willingly taking on someone else's burden, absorbing the very thing they were trying to release. From a practical standpoint, picking up lost items, especially money, can also involve legal and ethical risks. Some scams are set up specifically to trap people. Someone drops a wallet, then accuses you of theft when you pick it up. In these situations, you could lose money, your reputation, or even face legal trouble for no reason at all. Beyond that, Personal items like jewelry, wallets, or handkerchiefs carry strong personal energy. They have touched skin, soaked up sweat, and hold memories and energy from the original owner. In some cases, these objects were intentionally discarded as part of spiritual rituals to release karma, cut ties, or dump misfortune. Bringing them into your home connects you with energy that was never meant for you. Number 5. A single abandoned shoe. In spiritual belief, shoes represent the path we walk, the journey of our lives, both literally and metaphorically. A complete pair of shoes symbolizes smooth travels, progress, and balance. But a single lonely shoe, especially one abandoned in a public place, is no longer just an object. It becomes a symbol of an incomplete journey, a broken ending. An old leather shoe left behind, soaked in the sweat of its former owner, may have witnessed suffering, pain, or unexpected events. According to folk belief, such a shoe could carry the lingering energy of someone who met with misfortune or passed away suddenly, perhaps without finding peace. That is why these kinds of items often become vessels for unresolved grief, lingering karma, or memories of a troubled past. By bringing home a single discarded shoe, you might unintentionally invite a symbol of being lost, directionless, or off course in your work relationships or personal life. Many people find their plans falling apart, their project stalling without realizing the root cause might be a stray object, silently influencing the energy in their home. Number 6. Used candles or candle holders, especially black or red ones. In the realm of spiritual symbolism, candles are not just sources of light. They serve as conduits for energy and bridges between the visible and invisible worlds. The flame of a candle represents wisdom, awareness, and guidance. That is why candles are commonly used in rituals, from chanting and protection ceremonies to funerals or summoning the spirit of someone who has passed. Because of this, not every candle is suitable for use in a normal living space, especially those that have already been used, or candles with strong symbolic colors, like black, deep red, or dark violet. These colors are often associated with rituals connected to the spiritual realm, symbolizing endings, transformation, or the struggle between light and darkness. A partially burned candle, especially one abandoned midway and with an unknown history, may no longer emit guiding light, but instead act as a magnet for dark energy. In some cases, the candle retains residual energy from the previous ritual, making it a potential portal for unwanted spiritual currents, disrupting the energetic balance of your home. Bringing home a half-used candle found on the street, or keeping an old candle holder from an unknown source, may unknowingly introduce what is known as a sensitive object, one that easily absorbs and transmits negative energy. This can lead to feelings of unease, chills, emotional heaviness, or long-term mental distraction. If you discover a strange or half-burned candle in your home, and no one recalls using it, you should cleanse the space using incense such as agar wood or sage. Afterward, dispose of the candle by burning it or burying it in clean soil. Never keep it. Number 7. Photos of deceased individuals who are not family members. Portraits are more than just pictures. They hold what could be called an energetic imprint. In traditional belief, when someone passes away, their spirit may leave the body, but traces of their energy can linger in personal objects, especially photographs. A photograph captures not just facial expressions or eyes, it holds emotional energy and personal vibrations, especially if taken during moments of illness, grief, or near the end of life. If the person in the photo is not a family member, that is someone with no spiritual connection to your household, then you should absolutely not keep their image in your home. Holding onto a photo of someone who passed away but is not part of your family is like opening a mysterious door within your living space. The image may still carry an energetic link to that person, and if not honored properly through rituals or remembrance, it can create an atmosphere of coldness, isolation, or spiritual dissonance in your home. This may affect your sleep mood or create a vague feeling of being watched or unsettled. Your home should be filled with warmth, vitality, and strong positive energy. Photos of the deceased should only be kept by close family members or those responsible for their memorials, and they should be placed in a respectful and sacred location, not in bedrooms, living rooms, or daily living areas. If you happen to have such a photo and are unsure of its origins, the best course of action is to bring it to a temple or spiritual center, where a monk or spiritual guide can take it. Do not destroy or discard it on your own, as that could invite unwanted karmic consequences. Number 8. Secondhand gemstone jewelry. Gemstone jewelry carries not only material and aesthetic value, but also holds some of the most powerful natural energies. In feng shui, gemstones are seen as the memory banks of the universe. Each stone vibrates at its own unique frequency and records the emotional energy aura and mental state of those who wore it. When a piece of jewelry, especially those made with natural stones, like rings, pendants, or bracelets, has been worn before, it retains part of the previous owner's energy, whether that energy was positive or not. If that person experienced illness, trauma, depression, accidents, or a string of bad luck, those energetic traces could still be embedded in the stone. Wearing such jewelry without properly cleansing it can expose the new wearer to lingering energetic imprints, which might show up as fatigue, unstable emotions, declining luck, or setbacks in work and life, even if everything else seems normal. It is important to understand, while gemstones can look beautiful or valuable, their energy is not visible to the naked eye. Choosing a piece that still carries heavy or dark energy is like putting on a transmitter of bad karma that quietly drains your inner balance without you even realizing it. If you must use secondhand gemstone jewelry, or if you purchase it from someone else, make sure it is thoroughly cleansed using proper methods. This could include soaking in sea salt, smudging with incense, exposing it to strong sunlight, or placing it next to energy-cleansing crystals like clear quartz or selenite. Number 9. Abandoned phones or earbuds. In today's world, smartphones and earbuds are some of the most personal objects we own. They are deeply tied to our thoughts, emotions, behaviors, and private information. In modern energy, feng shui, these items fall under the category of personal aura tools, meaning they strongly carry the energetic imprint of their owners. Finding a lost phone or pair of earbuds might seem like a stroke of luck at first. But from both a legal and spiritual standpoint, keeping them can lead to serious consequences. First, a phone is a high-value personal item linked directly to someone's identity. If you choose to keep and use it, you risk being accused of theft, especially if the original owner reports it lost or can track it. You may not only face legal trouble, but also unintentionally invite karmic debt by holding on to something that was never meant to be yours. Second, earbuds make direct contact with the body, especially the head and ears, which are connected to the nervous system and energy centers. Aside from hygiene and health risks, they carry traces of the user's emotional and energetic rhythm. If they were discarded in a public space, chances are they were used during moments of stress, sadness, or anxiety. Using such items without proper cleansing may interfere with your personal energy field, leading to difficulty focusing, low energy, restless sleep, or emotional confusion. Even though phones and earbuds are modern objects in spiritual practice, they still follow the same energetic rules as traditional items. So if you are unsure of where they came from, it is best to stay away. Not everything you find on the street is a blessing. Sometimes it is someone else's invisible burden waiting to be passed on. Some things may seem harmless at first, but the moment they enter your home, they start disrupting the energy, draining your prosperity, clouding your mind, and slowly tearing away your peace. It is no coincidence that our ancestors always said, "Before you bring something into your home, look at it with both your eyes and your heart." Your living space is its own energetic ecosystem. It is where your family's life force is nurtured. Every object you keep there, every item you invite in, has a direct influence on your spirit, your emotions, and your destiny. That is why living mindfully is not just about doing the right thing. It is also about choosing what to keep and what to let go. When you learn to stay away from items carrying negative energy, emotional burdens, or karmic imprints, that is when you truly begin to create a clean, vibrant energy field for yourself and your loved ones. Wealth does not come from wishful thinking. It comes from understanding conscious choices and a clear, open-hearted mindset. If today's message has helped you see more clearly what to avoid in your living space, leave a comment below as a promise to yourself. For example, I choose purity in everything I keep. Or, I am ready to change and open the door for abundance and peace. And remember, one small action on your part can have a big ripple effect. Hit like subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, so you will not miss the upcoming videos where you will continue to learn, grow, and be inspired to live in harmony with feng shui and walk confidently on your spiritual path.